This is a labor market overview of the financial services sector in BC. This report was originally produced by Christian St. Cyr, Community Engagement in the Lower Mainland for GT Hiring Solutions, and the publisher of the BC Labor Market Report. The finance, insurance, real estate, and leasing industry is made up of businesses that handle or arrange financial transactions on behalf of clients. Such businesses include banks and credit unions, insurance, real estate and leasing companies, and brokerages. The finance, insurance, real estate, and leasing sector generates almost $39 billion in output, or 25% of the province's total gross domestic product. About 51% of the GDP in this industry comes from residential real estate transactions, 19% comes from real estate rentals and leasing, and 13% from transactions at banks, credit unions, and other financial institutions. About 11% of provincial GDP in this industry comes from other finance, insurance, and real estate transactions and the management of companies. About 4% comes from rental and leasing services and the leasing of non-financial intangible assets, and 3% is from insurance carriers. Here are some factors that are impacting the financial services sector. The first factor is a demographic change that's happening across the province. This is a positive change as far as employment is concerned, because an increase in population leads to higher demand for housing and other consumer goods, resulting in a greater need for services provided by this industry. Another positive factor impacting this sector is economic growth. In a strong and growing economy, investment and spending increase, driving up the demand for the services of this industry. A somewhat neutral factor impacting this sector are technological changes. Technology that allows customers to serve themselves, such as ATMs, MLS services, and websites, reduces the need for frontline workers. And another neutral factor impacting the sector is unexpected events. Events such as natural disasters and terrorist attacks can create major losses for the insurance industry, which can hamper employment growth. As far as gender is concerned, as of 2011, women dominated the labor force in the financial services industry. In 2011, 56% of the employees in the financial services sector were women, as opposed to all across the board provincially, 48%. 8% of employees in the financial services sector is under the age of 25, while 24% of employees in the financial services sector is 55 years and older. The finance, insurance, real estate, and leasing industry employs 139,400 individuals, up from an employment level of 132,600 in 2006. Finance, insurance, real estate, and leasing employment includes a wide range of skills and occupations. The most common occupation in this industry is customer service representative, dealing with financial services. Workers in this occupation represent 11% of total employment within the industry. Other common occupations are jobs related to finance, including financial officers, and banking, credit, and other investment managers. Also among the top occupations are those in the insurance sector, such as agents and brokers. The top 5 occupations in finance, insurance, real estate, and leasing account for 39% of the employment in the industry. As far as work week is concerned in the financial services sector, work week hours are slightly above average. Workers in this industry average a 35.8-hour week, slightly greater than the provincial average of 35 hours. Compared to their respective all-industry averages in the province, women worked a longer week, 34.3 hours versus 31.8 hours provincially, while men worked a slightly shorter week, 37.6 hours versus 38 hours provincially. And as you can see in the graph below, earnings, whether it be for men, women, or youth, are all slightly above the provincial average as far as 2011 stats are concerned. As far as regional distribution of labor, you can see that the financial services sector is more heavily weighted in the mainland and the southwest than the percentage of employment in all industries across the board. This is not the case for the other regions within the province, which are slightly behind the percentage of employment in all industries. So what's the employment outlook for the financial services sector? Well, the 10-year total demand projects an increase of 14,300, and the forecasted average annual demand growth between 2010 and 2020 is about 1%. As you can see in the graphs below, the projected industry share of total employment is about 6.2% in 2015 and 6% in 2020, while the projected labor demand will be 152,300 in 2015 and a little more than that, 156,100 by 2020. Employment in BC's finance, insurance, real estate, and leasing industry is projected to rise to 152,250 in 2015, with the addition of 10,450 net new jobs. Employment in this industry is projected to grow by 7% over the period from 2010 to 2015, just under the provincial average of 9%. Given this projected growth, finance, insurance, real estate, and leasing is expected to remain one of the main mid-sized employers in BC's services-producing sector. By 2015, the industry's share of total provincial employment is expected to be 6.2%, which is virtually unchanged from 6.3% in 2010. Here's a list of some of BC's biggest financial services companies. These lists and links will all be in the description box below, should you wish to investigate this industry further. That's all for this presentation. Thanks very much for watching.